My dad left me a voicemail that said, all you do is take, leave, so I did. A month later, my sister's tuition failed, my brother's car got repoed, and my parents' mortgage bounced. That's when they finally remembered I existed. I was 29, the middle kid. My older brother was the golden boy. My younger sister was the princess. I was the responsible one, which meant I got noticed only when something needed fixing. When my IT firm finally made real money, my family woke up like they'd set an alarm for my bank account. Dad wanted me to cover my brother's car payment, then my sister's college gap, then mom's roof, heater, and dream kitchen. Every ask came like an invoice, not a favor. Thanksgiving was my first warning. I hosted and paid for everything. Nobody helped. My brother still stood up and toasted. Family always coming through, like I wasn't the one keeping the lights on. 2 months later, Dad's voicemail hit like a slap. No greeting. Just, you've never given this family anything worth remembering. Stop acting like we owe you something and leave. I replayed it twice, waiting to hear a joke. There wasn't one, so I packed a bag and disappeared. I told my assistant to pause every family payment. No speech, no fight, just the quiet click of the faucet turning off. They stayed silent for weeks. Then my sister called late at night, trying to sound casual. Hey, my tuition didn't go through. Did something happen? I texted back one line. Thought I never gave this family anything. Within an hour, I had missed calls from everyone. Dad's next message was pure entitlement. We need to talk. Your sister's future is on the line. Still no apology, just a demand dressed up as panic. Everything cracked fast. My sister got a non-payment notice. My brother's car vanished. My parents started bouncing bills. They ran to extended family saying I abandoned them. But a few cousins had watched the pattern for years and weren't buying it. My mom finally emailed, we need you to come home. Family doesn't abandon family. I forwarded it to my lawyer. I redirected the remaining school money into a scholarship program for students who actually needed help. Then I checked the lake house deed. The lake house I'd paid off because they swore it was a shared investment. My name was still on it. That's when I flew home, used the spare key, and walked into the truth. My brother was in the living room saying, he's being dramatic. He'll come crawling back. My sister sighed. It's not even that much money to him. And my dad said loud and clear, Eric's always been the weakest. I didn't storm in. I backed out, drove straight to the lake house, and took listing photos. On Monday, I sent one final group text. You said I never gave you anything, so here's distance. No more tuition. No more car payments. No more repairs. Then I blocked them all. They still tried to hustle. My cousin showed me a Reddit post my sister made under a throwaway, begging strangers for money after an unexpected family emergency, calling me unstable. She'd raised thousands off my name, so I uploaded screenshots of every tuition payment I'd ever made, dates, amount, receipts. Then I commented anonymously, before you donate, maybe ask where the other $90,000 went. Within a day, mods pulled the post and the pity faucet shut. Dad sent a typed letter next, like he was scheduling a meeting with HR. He wanted part of the lake house sale because he claimed emotional equity. My lawyer sent back the agreement Dad signed. The lake house was mine, and he relinquished any claim. Then my lawyer traced years of loans I'd given my parents to cover their mortgage. They owed me over $80,000. We filed a lien and forced a sale. The auction date was set, and I showed up. Then Dad spotted me in the driveway. Next, he marched over like I still belonged to him. Again, my brother slid in behind him, scowling. Then Dad hissed, you're humiliating your own family. Next, my sister choked out, I'm losing school because of you. Then I said, I paid 3 years. You lied online for money. Finally, I raised my hand. Don't. This ends today. The auctioneer started. Strangers bid. My parents stood there, empty-handed, realizing the bank doesn't care about family. The house sold within the hour. A moving truck showed up weeks later with a court order. I didn't feel victory. I felt air. I moved to a smaller place in a new city, and the constant dread finally stopped buzzing. Months later, my sister emailed, I get it now. I'm sorry. I read it, then archived it. They weren't a family. They were a system. And the moment I stopped funding it, it collapsed.